What's up? It's your boys,
Dark,
Crimson
D.
Z.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today?
Really good. And today, y'all know who these niggas. But these people beside me right now, these are my niggas, man. These are my niggas. Like when I made that rap verse, I was moving keys in a purple Jeep to the Middle East, man. They were right there with me. You know, I remember when my boy right here, he had the briefcase, you know, and the tricycle like Creww, you know, he was driving around. When what was that line Diddy said? We were just like brothers playing footsies under the cover. He was talking about my niggas, man. He was talking about that was my niggas, man.
But like I said, since you guys came on to the show, something like I'll let you guys introduce each other.
How you doing, Christian? How y'all doing, man?
What's up? I'm Kevion. You can just call me Key.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the first topic we do? Because we got a lot this video right here, and also disclaimer. This is gonna be our most heavy video for this one. So yeah, so those of you guys are gonna be very sensitive because it's gonna touch a lot of topics so that might involve some people or so. So if you're sensitive and all that stuff, by all means, do not watch it. If you do watch it and such, just know you might get triggered on some of the stuff you might be saying. Just to let you guys know. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And comment down where you guys' thoughts, and also if there's any other topics y'all want us to talk about or whatever and such, and we'll bring it on to the show and shout you guys out. So what's going to be the thing we got to do?
Yeah, well, I just want to make a disclaimer. Just because I got this dashiki on, I am an American citizen. I don't want IC in this, busting in the room like, hey, I'm a citizen, you know. But I'm gonna let the guest decide. So, what do you want to talk about?
What was one who said? I guess dating in this day and age.
Okay.
That's a hard one.
Starting off hard, huh?
So, like, with my experience, it seems like the women nowadays are unrealistic about their dating choices. Like, say for instance, you can't work at McDonald's and expect a guy to want you that has 6 figures. You know what I mean? You can't make like $375 and then expect this guy to come in and like take care of you off rip.
But my thing here is this though, is that the man has no problem. And this kind of depends on the person too though, but the man that makes 6 figures and all stuff, he doesn't mind if you work at McDonald's such than it is if the roles were reversed. Like a woman that makes 6 figures ain't gonna even look at a person that works at McDonald's. So you gotta be disgusted. At least if the man making 6 figures such and he come across a girl so that she knows she got good hair on her shoulders, she's not having that pretty bumness idea of such one, he don't mind picking her up and put her on game and all sorts of stuff on. It's a little bit different than that.
Well, I guess it's the mentality, because like if you have like, say for instance you're working at McDonald's because that's the best you can do, you know, that's different. But if you just like waiting for like Superman with the red cape to save you and stuff like that,
No, we ain't doing all that.
No, but that's the reason too why you gotta think in terms of like you need to find somebody to build something with. Be realistic with what your expectations are and what you want, but keep it realistic here. Like everybody wants to have a better life and also they realize to find things and all sorts of stuff. But at the same time, it's like, number one, are you gonna be able to do that? Number two, do you have the finances to be able to do that? And number three, how are you going to be able to get out of that situation if you can't get out of the situation yourself? Yeah. And then you gotta, and this is the thing too that I noticed that it's been a major thing that's been severely fucking lacking in dating game: reciprocation.
Yeah.
That is the number one thing that is severely lacking in the dating circuit and such. It is take for women. And it's hard as hell for men and such. That's why a lot of them date for peace than it ain't just purely looks. Now it's like, and the thing about it too though is that the women made this fucking bed but refuse to want to lie in it, and they want to put the blame at us for it. That's part that's finally crazy, because we actually listened. Because you got a bunch of women on social media looking like, leave me alone, why do you guys bother me, blah, 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 blah. Now the men have to leave y'all the fuck alone. Now we got a bunch of videos on social media. Where all the good men at? Where the man at? Where they go? Da, da, da. Y'all the ones that kept telling niggas leave the fuck alone. Now we actually listen and say, now they're like, well, y'all can still catcall us and da, 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 bitch.
But no,
it's just about the attention at that point, bro. a lot of women crave that attention that apparently they didn't get when they were younger, or they weren't raised properly. I'm not trying to say, hey, you know, your parents were bad or they didn't teach you this and this and that. We all go through what we go through as kids and everything, but it's up to you who you become out at the end of the day. So, don't get me wrong about that, bro. I understand.
But you also realize it's worse because recently I have experienced and seen most women will complain about the guy they're with, but still open their legs to him, then get pregnant and stuck with them, and then complain later. It's like, I got a kid with this dude, he did this, and now it's like.
But you chose that, nigga.
Exactly. Like, you know that all this in the beginning. Why you was in the process? Why didn't you leave before? I understand it's hard said and done depending on the person and stuff, but ask for help. Try to get out the way or something.
My thing is, bro, like you said, you chose that guy. My thing is, a lot of times women see it. They see it and they're just like, oh, I love him so much, but you know, he'll get better, he'll do this better, he'll do that better. If a man shows you exactly who he is, believe exactly what you see.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times they'll tell you, baby, listen, I ain't gonna never do that again. You know, I love you. That was just, you know, that was this and that. And you know, I was going through something. I missed you, you know, yada, yada. And a lot of times shit like that works on women, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But the reason why, but the reason why they do that though is because they already have an emotional attractiveness to that man. So that's why they're willing to believe that. If it was to a man that they didn't, they wouldn't believe that shit. They would got rid of that so quickly.
What's crazy is the only men that they do that to are the women that spread their legs for guys like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yep.
Like other guys like that are to the side and everything. You're like, oh no, that's just my friend. They don't spread their legs for guys like that. They always spread them to the guys that never.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And then they want to go in and sit here and say, oh man, shit. No, that's the niggas you be fucking doing this shit. It's the niggas you be opening your legs to. So it's the niggas you be sitting here trying to get 1,001 chance and so forth. So that's the reason why. It ain't the niggas that actually gonna hold you accountable for your shit.
You wanna know what's crazy though?
What?
The only reason guys become like that are because of women like that.
Yeah.
Because you got some guys that used to be these romantic type guys that, you know, wanted to fall in love, have kids, and, you know, do their thing. But they run into females like that, and it just changes their entire perspective of everything. And that's when they become those, oh, he ain't shit.
Yeah. And I never understood, like, how you could not be attracted to somebody but still want them to want you. For example, my cousin, he's like green as fuck. So he don't understand any social cues. And he had approached this Jamaican girl. She turned him down. And the next day he was like, oh, I went to this Japanese spot. It was really, really good. She was like, oh, I want to go. He said, all right, I'll send you the address. And I was like, bro, she was trying to go with you. And she was like, but she rejected me. And I said, yeah, but she can still spend your money though. Yeah. Like they want you to like simp in a way. Like
but it's like
if she can give me that attention when I'm talking to her, I'll send the fuck out of her until further notice. But don't turn me down and try to expect me. Like, how you gonna turn me down? Like, oh, I want to go with you. You just turn me down. I was like, you can come. I ain't gonna pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because that's the thing too. It's like once you cross that line or so, when you're trying to be more than friends or whatever and such, it's no way for you to go back to that. And women have that mindset so where they feel like the moment they reject it, they still want everything to still happen like nothing happened. So I'm like, no, because you know damn well if this happened in reverse, with a man that you actually like, and he did the same thing, you would have felt some type of way. You wouldn't even entertain this shit or something like that. Or if anything, you would have kept on trying until you succeeded.
Right.
So and then back to what you were saying earlier, so about like certain type of women that be changing it. It was a movie. I forgot the name of it though, but it had the guy that played Scooby-Doo and such, Shaggy. He talked about that. He talked about that whole scenario and such.
Yeah,
it was
I know you talking about.
Yes, and I said that spoke freaking facts because he said that the ones that be the players and such, be the ones that had the biggest hearts, the romantics and all that stuff.
They were the first ones to be broken by those type of females.
Yes.
That's exactly how it is. Yeah.
And I said that's so true. And it's like, and the thing about too that I find it so funny though is the fact that you got some men that will like this could be both to men and women, but it always takes like a certain few or like say just that one that will like literally be like just magically turn you off out of dating or dealing with the opposite gender or whatever type of thing or whatever. And it's like for me personally, it's like, do I have hatred for women? No, I love women. I'm just tired and kind of just done with how some of these women be thinking. And then it goes off of, because I remember me and Dope was talking about this and such on. He was looking like, oh, there's good women out there. I didn't say they weren't. I'm just saying that some of these so-called good women and such be following what the fuck these hoes be doing.
And it's hard to tell them apart.
It's hard to tell them apart.
Yeah.
And there was another video I came across and such that mentioned that. Because he did an example of so like saying you see 10 lines right there. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. And so that was pretty much the exact same example and such as like how you supposed to tell which ones will be good women or not when they all wanna dress, act the same and do all this other shit.
Yeah.
It's like if you wanna come off like you're supposed to be this good man, good woman, all sorts of stuff, you gotta break from the mold from everybody else. And
that's why I ain't got most friends now.
that and then also too is like for the women it's like you're gonna have to be the one that's gonna have the most unpopular opinion and such in terms of it. So it's like if your friends wanna go to the club and do all this other shit or whatever and such, but you know damn well for a fact that you're not going there to look for love, you're there just to fuck around and just party and all this other shit or whatever. You're not going to find what you're looking for in the club.
Exactly.
I had one of those, man. Like, listen, man. Don't ever date a stripper. Okay. Don't ever do that.
They like niggas.
No. Yes, that too. I made that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point in time, I hit a real low point in my life, bro. Like to where every weekend I'm in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like just blowing money. Like I got it to spend. Like I'm $1 million or something.
Yeah.
But I tried to change her and everything, bro, and that wasn't gonna happen. So
no.
And it never does.
Like that's literally the same. The whole thing. So you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yeah.
They claim that they can and such though, but they still have too much. They've dealt with too much stuff or whatever to where they can't be away from it.
Yeah.
And the thing about it too though that I think a lot of people need to understand themselves that a good healthy relationship is going to be considered boring or stagnant, consistent, whatever and such. That's how it is. If you're always going after something that's either exciting and all sort of shit, it's going to be something that doesn't involve having boundaries.
Yeah,
it's not about having standards. That's really the damn point. But so that's why it's like, especially for women that be on social media and all sort of shit, you know, being a sex worker and all sort of stuff and whatnot, they sit here saying, oh yeah, I can be this woman, blah, blah, but I got to sit here and basically provide for you as a grown-ass woman or so as well, just for you to do what you're supposed to do as a wife or a girlfriend or such. Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm
gonna tell you why that triggers me every single time. They're like, oh, I can stop doing this if I want to and go follow my career and do what I want to do. I'm gonna tell you something that somebody should have told you a long time ago. The moment you put your body out there like that, the entire world can see any job that you go to.
Yeah.
All they have to do is type in your name. Everything pops up, your entire history, your Instagram account, Snapchat, OnlyFans, Twitter, everything is going to change how they look at you because they're like, hey, listen, unfortunately, we can't hire you at this point. They don't want a sex worker in, you know, that type of business.
A police officer just lost her job for that.
Exactly.
This video one?
Yeah. The moment she was put in that video, the department was like, hey, we're cutting ties with you. This is not what we do at this police department here. It's not the image that they want to put forward. No, not at all.
We're just saying like they got some fine ass officers. Shit.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, I agree with that. But that's what I'm saying though. It's just like, how can you go back to being a regular citizen or something when you have that out? But again, they sit here expecting a man to do his job being traditional and other shit. But then it comes down to where you basically have to do the two choices. Either one, you have to basically be their daddy, pretty much, or you got to sit here and basically deal with the bullshit of your wife or girlfriend or whatever, so that you with or whatever being everybody's, you know, flat material, pretty much.
First things first, I ain't gonna never be your dad. Your dad or your mom should have raised you. That is not what I'm here to do. Not at all.
Yeah. And I like how like it's the women that be like, oh, I'm not raising nobody's son, but they want you to be their old daddy. Like that part.
I heard that way too fucking much. I heard that way too fucking much, man. I'm looking at
and the raising ain't even raising. It's just like being my rock, standing by me, holding me.
A lot of women are like, I ain't finna stand. Like, bro, for instance, you can lose your job. You know what I'm saying? Most women would sit there and be like, oh, he lost his job, he broke. I'm finna go over here and see what this dude over here doing. Just first things first. If I lose my job, which, you know, cool. But if you see that he's committed to, you know, getting back, you know, getting to where he's supposed to be so he can make stuff work for you, hey, cool. cool, calm, and collected. But the moment you sit there and want to be like, he broke, okay, I'm going to make my move and try to get on out of here and take everything that I can.
Yeah.
And basically, women like that will kick a man while they're down. And my thing is,
Yes.
don't ever do that. Because the moment you kick that man while he's down, that'll be the man that takes his career takes off. He becomes one of the world's richest men.
Yeah.
And here you come, be like, oh my gosh, I always knew that you would make it. Nah, man, get out my face.
Right.
Exactly.
Get out my face with all that.
Like, nah, because I'm saying, but to me, that's why it goes so hard nowadays. So they actually speak out in words.
Mm-hmm.
Talk is cheap. Women can sit here, women, men. This both. Let's say this both the men and women. Do not get it twisted. This whole situation is not just bashing on women. We're just talking about how it is with dating in general and such. That you can sit here, you can talk the whole game and all sorts of stuff, whatever though. But it's like it's how you move and how you actually put in that work that shows your character at the end of the damn day. I don't give a damn what anybody says or whatever. You can sit here and say, oh, I do this, I do that. You know, I be getting money, da da da. Okay, cool. I hear you. Let's see how that really is. So when you put it out in that field, let's see how that really works. Talk the talk, walk the walk.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and so to me, it's like when, like, and let me switch it up a little bit. So, like, say if a woman said go to a man or whatever and such, and he talking all this big stuff and all this other stuff, but then when it's time for him to put up or shut up, then he falls apart because he over here hyping himself up, he over here exaggerating how he's actually doing and all this other stuff, and you're not able to keep up the appearance, and you just look kind of stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and then, but then my thing here that when it comes to it though is that women want men to sit here and have all these requisites and all sorts of stuff, and they're not even half of what the hell the man is such anyway. Some of them and then think about too, when you really think about it, if you actually sit around and pay attention, women, if sex is not on the table and such, they're really boring as shit. Let me run you back for a
I was
second.
gonna say all women.
I'm not saying all of them.
I'm about to say yeah.
I'm clarifying that because the other people like women.
I'm gonna say let me out.
Let me
Let me loose.
Look. It's not all of them. I'm
That's
just
the
saying.
best part.
Well, I'm just saying if you take it away in such a way, it's like what do you got left? Because some of them would use like companionship and all this other stuff, cooking, cleaning, all sorts of stuff. A lot of stuff you can take care of yourself. A lot of you can get from a pet. It's kind of like what exactly.
But I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm saying what exactly
like,
you bring into my life or so or whatever that's gonna benefit the both of us.
Yeah, like outside of sex, it's
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna say something, bro, which a lot of people might not believe, but it's true and it's my truth, so I'm gonna say it. So me and my girlfriend, we got back together after a few years. We started back dating in December and everything, but we both made it clear that we're gonna wait till marriage to have sex, and I'm gonna.
That's weird.
It's literally been great because you take that sex away, bro, and you learn so much about that person and what they really are about. Mm-hmm. It makes everything so much more beautiful for the simple fact of, oh, he dated her, cool. She dated him, she fucked him, she sucked his dick, she fucked him. I'm gonna say this, don't no grown man want no car that got 200,000 miles on it.
Exactly.
When I can go get a brand new car that only got about 5 miles on it, bro. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. But like, you take sex away, bro, you'll learn so much about that person, and you'll be like, bro, I want to marry my girl off bat. Yeah. That's my baby forever. I want to marry her to this day. Dog, it's just beautiful. Yeah. Take that away.
And also, like, it's not only that. Your testosterone levels go up. Mm-hmm. You get like, bro, I opened a can of pickles yesterday. Like, it was like, I'm telling you, man.
I've been able to bro, you've been severely lacking in. I'm looking like, even after I busted nuts, I still even don't want to bring a pickle. What the fuck? You looking like, I can't do it. I'm like, boy, you struggling.
Boy,
you lacking.
I was saying, and another thing, I wish, and I'm talking to you, yes, bitch, you, stop being so damn judgmental when it comes to men. Like, I took this girl to my place, right? We just chilling. It was like the 4th or 5th date. So, I ordered CC's, and we have like a watch-a-thon. We watched Cheetah Girls 1, 2. You what? Camp Rock, High School Musical. And, mind you, I've been paying for everything. And I was texting her. I was like, "Hey, so I think I like you. You not afraid
wait,
to be yours."
hold on a minute. This that one you paid over $1,000?
No.
Do what?
This is the other one. We talked about. We talked about that.
Okay. 'Cause I'm looking like the
We
stories
talked
this
about
nigga
that.
got be on like some
Yeah,
what the hell
yeah,
you
yeah,
on, bro?
Yeah, but no, like, she was herself around me. She was like, she would literally like burp, and I was like, "Are you challenging me right now?" So like, and so I was like, "Hey, I like you. I want to take it to the next level." This bitch talking about, "Oh, you straight? I thought you were gay," and I'm like, "What the?"
Time out, why did she think you was gay?
Because we were watching like Disney, and we would talk.
I mean,
about,
but
like,
you did
music.
watch like Cheetah Girls.
Yeah, I'm about to say Cheetah Girls.
Hold on.
High
Wait.
School,
Time out. Hold on. Cheetah Girls, understand that. I completely get that, bro. Right, bro. But when it comes down to High School Musical, that's a Disney classic. That's
That's
completely
true.
different.
That's true. I'm
That's
not
completely
disagreeing with that.
different.
But
we talking
it's-
about the movie specifically.
yeah, like the movie.
But
Like who chose the movie?
She did.
Oh, okay.
So what's the problem?
Exactly. Like
If you
I guess
if you're a man that likes a woman like that, bro, and if she want to sit down and watch Cheetah Girls and want you right there cuddling with her, I'm gonna sit down right there and watch Cheetah Girls.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, like,
Wait, were you singing the songs like the perfect pitch
we
song?
both was.
That's probably why.
That's probably why.
Yeah, I was like,
That's why.
that might have been.
Wait, hold on, wait. Where you were singing the Cheetah Girls too, right?
Yeah.
Along with High School Musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, wait. The Cheetah Girls. Listen, I've never seen Cheetah Girls in my life. I've never seen it. Never seen it. But the only reason, I've seen High School Musical 1, 2, and 3
It's a classic.
is because it's a classic. And when I was in high school in choir, we did a Broadway show on it. So that's the only reason I truly know
You
that
missing
stuff.
Cinderella, bro.
Cinderella what?
I don't want to be like Cinderella, bro.
Oh
Your
my
life don't
gosh.
change. You gotta watch that movie.
Okay.
So, but like I said, I agree with that when it comes down to High School Musical. So that one right there is like a little bit on the iffy area. Little bit on the iffy area. So it's like, but again, it's like it has classics, a lot of good songs on there and
Right.
such. Especially have Corey Blue on there, so a couple of his songs on there too.
Right.
So that one right there, I feel like you can kind of get away with that one, but the Cheetah Girl one, I kind of see why she would think that.
But it's mostly fine girls except for Keely.
But the point-
But Cheetah Girls was basically for girls.
Yeah.
Cheetah
Yeah.
girls.
Like it's different. It's different. Like if you was doing like
Because I had to think about you were like Cheetah girls.
yes, because like I can understand you getting away with it. It's such if it was like you said Camp Rock or Jump In.
Stop.
So like
Both of y'all stop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bonnie.
oh, okay, but no, like I can understand if you saying like if you was on High School Musical, Camp Rock,
Right.
Jump In.
Stuff like that is completely different.
Yeah, like those, like
Completely
it's like a mix. It's like a mixed bag or something like
Right,
that.
right.
So like you can rock with it or so.
Yeah.
But Cheetah Girls,
That's-
purely,
She over.
You watching Cheetah Girls is basically like you watching Bratz.
yeah.
What a dumbass.
Or My Little Pony.
man.
The only reason, okay, listen to me, okay? Oh God. The only reason I watched Bratz is because of my sister. At one point we were young, we sitting down watching TV. It was her turn to control what we watch.
Yeah,
And I was sitting there watching Bratz Rock Angels, bro. Like multiple times over. That's different.
Yeah, that's
But you could have been like, hey, listen, can we, like, can we watch like Transformers, Can we watch Pacific Rim? Let's watch John Wick, you know what I'm saying?
Like you didn't have like an objective to what she was playing. Like
Yeah, I
you
was
didn't want
just down
like
for whatever.
I know, but there's a difference between you being down for whatever and then just coming off like you a gay best friend.
Yeah, and I mean,
Okay, you down for everybody. You down for a lot of things.
and I was,
So that's what
and I was
I'm
like,
saying,
no,
like-
and I was like, no wonder you were yourself, Bobby. And she was like, yeah, I thought you were whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, nah, that ain't what
If you was watching Pocahontas, you know what I'm saying? If you was watching
Yeah.
Mulan, watch Cars, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff that's animated gold,
Yeah,
bro.
and that's
Yeah.
classic.
That's classics, man.
Like,
I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah, I'm saying like if you say like Pocahontas, Cinderella, Mulan, like any one of them or so,
Yeah.
even Turning Red, hell, if you did any,
I ain't seen
I
that.
fucked with Turning Red.
I ain't never seen it.
Turner Race pretty. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. But like you said, if you did any one of those, like an animated film or whatever, then
Moana, I would have took that.
Yeah. Like,
what can I say except you're welcome? Like
yeah, Moana. Like if it was any of those, so you would have got away with it. You would have been like, okay, it's cool because like they got some good bangers or whatever. It's some kind of a mix. It's a mix of kids show or whatever. But straight up cheating girls, bro.
Like, come on now, come on.
We judging right now. We judging right
like,
now.
I'm looking like.
And then, say for instance, I walk into Bombshells. I got on the Spider-Man.
Wait, hold on. Before you finish that, when you not look at a nigga side eye, so if the girl that you with such a one asks you like, hey, you wanna watch a music video, and she asked for Destiny's Child, and you agree with that shit, you not gonna look side eye to that nigga?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
But Destiny's Child, you know.
But come on.
You know.
You come on. If you said that same story, you said let's watch a music video, Destiny's Child, or whatever. Any one of their songs.
Yeah,
you not look at that nigga side like
I'm looking at you like, nigga, what?
What you talking about?
Like,
why we gonna watch that? We grown ass men right here, but you know what I'm saying? Let's watch some Tupac, some
But
Biggie.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that right there is basically equivalent to what you just watched with Cheetah Girls.
Yeah, and then I walk into Bombshells, right? I got a Marvel Spider-Man shirt on. And the waitress was like, oh, you kind of, you don't seem like the type that will wear a Marvel t-shirt. Right. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, well, most people that wear
Marvel... at you like, nigga, you don't even look like you wear this shit.
Yeah, and she said, well, most people that wear Marvel, they kind of nerdy, they kind of weird. And I was like, hey.
I'm a nerd, I'm weird.
Exactly.
I'm a nerd. I watch Marvel. I like
that's all looking like you wearing the Venom shirt right now.
Yeah, I was like, so handsome niggas can't wear Marvel? Like, what the fuck?
I bet you $5 if you was 6 foot tall, had a fresh fade, and had abs, she wouldn't have said that.
Exactly.
She wouldn't have said that. She'd be like, ooh, how you doing, baby?
Exactly.
I probably was shocked the shit out of you and said, oh, what heroes you like watching or something like that, or like what heroes you like in Marvel, like something like that. And then fucking
She's like my favorite Spider-Man.
Something like that.
Yeah.
If she a real one, she'd have been like, who your favorite Spider-Man right now?
Right.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire. I'll serve you. Come on.
Exactly. That's what I'm just saying.
If you would have said Tom Holland,
Nah.
Andrew Garfield, I would accept that. I would accept that answer. I would accept that.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, my favorite.
Andrew Garfield, your favorite? Yeah, because he be talking shit.
That nigga's more comic book accurate to Spider-Man, the way he moves and stuff.
Not Peter Parker, though.
No, not Peter Parker.
Yeah, but he is low-key the weakest, but we ain't really...
But I didn't say Peter. I said Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He let his girl die. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shit happens, homeboy.
I mean, but
you can't save them all. You can't save them all.
Wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I dare you. In the Andrew Garfield one and such.
Okay.
That was on her.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That was on
he
her.
told her to leave. That's on her.
You wanna know what's crazy? You wanna know that? You know what that sound like to me? That sound like white women don't really listen to you. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, at least she's tried to. But no, so hold on. At least she tried to say, well, black women be like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
They leave they man behind instantly.
That's
why in horror movie, you see the black man running, he always leaves the female. He already knows she gonna leave him.
Bro, no. What's crazy is it's always the women that slow you down, be like, okay, baby, oh no, I fell, and get killed. Like, bro, am I supposed to carry you out the front door?
Yeah.
I told people. Look, I used to do the whole urban explorer stuff where we explore abandoned places. We had females with it. I'd be like, hey, we have to run, cops or demon, whatever, and you fall. I'm gonna keep running, turn around and say, get the fuck up.
Bro,
get up, run.
Bro, that reminded me of that movie with Samal Latham where I forget what it's called, but it was like a post-apocalyptic movie where nobody could talk. And like the
Bird Call.
No, it wasn't Bird Call. It was
Fireplace?
Dang, I'm gonna look it up. But like, say for instance, the demons were doing like the electric slide or whatnot.
The fuck?
Yeah, they were like slide.
I'm thinking Quiet Place and Bird Call.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Like anything else.
There's another one on Netflix. It's like Quiet Place, but it's like demon bats or whatever. They can't see, but they hear sound. They took out everything.
Azrael. That's what the movie is.
Let me see it.
Hold on, let me go to it real quick. This one right here.
No.
It's new.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen like the trailer for it. I ain't
Yeah,
really
and
looked
like
at
I was yelling at the screen, I was like, "You dumb white bitch, don't you fall! This is 2025, we not falling." And then the monster fell, and I was like, "I'll take that."
It's like the monster. I was like,
that's new.
That's what I said. That's new.
Usually by the time you turn around, the monster's already in your face.
Yeah.
But the monster fell?
Yeah, well, he was sliding around. I was like, "What the guy there?"
Yeah, I was looking like, I'm sorry, if I was an actor, I was looking like, that's new. Like,
I was like, "Bruh, ain't no way I'm getting killed by a demon doing an electric slide. Like, I'm gone. I ain't let this happen to me." Like,
No, man.
Yes.
I know. I remember you saying that reminded me of a post I seen. It was like how ghosts like nowadays be haunting people. It was like Gen Z when they go, they gonna be dancing and shit.
right.
I was like,
I don't know what's wrong
I
with this
can't
generation, bro.
Man, I'm telling
I
you.
don't know, and I like I said, I fear for our future generations and all this stuff because a lot of the stuff that's going around is just it's crazy, it's confusing, it's just downright stupid. But at the same time, so that makes our jobs and even our parents' jobs so that much more important.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff they're doing for schools and such is taking a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of cutting out history out of it, especially Black history. They're sitting here trying to make a lot of bullshit, a lot of acceptable and such. And I'm like, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. So it's like I gotta watch. Like I gotta worry about my nieces and nephews. I gotta worry about my little cousin. I gotta worry about my little sister and such.
My sister, she stay in Missouri now. She homeschool her kids now.
Yes,
My niece and nephew.
But you see what I'm saying? But you
She
see,
has to.
that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
The point that you have to do that such proves what I'm saying.
It's-
So that
yeah.
it's like
And
they
I'm-
messed it up with a lot of the education system.
And I mean, hear me when I say this. I got put in the hospital defending somebody in the LGBT LMNOP community. Like,
Okay, I gotta hear this because I'm wondering what the hell you
oh,
They got your goofy ass.
it's not a dude they were trying to jump dude. I was like, "Hey, y'all shouldn't kick his ass just because they gay. We both got our asses kicked, you know." But I feel like
you defending him? Get your ass over here.
yeah. But with that being said, in no way, shape, or form, I'm gonna let a drag queen read to my child. There's too many goddamn Mickey, Goofy. There's too many cartoon characters for me to get.
Yeah, that's exposing them
Yeah.
too soon to everything.
Or like, say for instance, I'm gonna have a kid. My daughter's gonna have a drag queen party. Like, and especially my daughter, she gonna look like, "What the fuck are you?" Like, she gonna end up saying the wrong shit, and the whole family gonna get canceled. So I'm not even gonna put myself in that position. But what benefit does having a drag queen at your party? Like, make it make sense,
Bro, all I'm doing, bro, if I'm being, like, once I have kids and everything, bro, they first few birthday parties gonna be straight Disney.
I'm telling you.
Straight Disney, bro. Goofy, Mickey, all of it. Just straight, like, stuff that they love, you know, like if they want Elmo there, I'll get Elmo, you know what I'm saying? But as far as stuff like that goes, oh man, it's they'll learn alone in their life, you know what I'm saying? Like when they get older, they'll understand how this world really works. But until then, a lot of parents protect their kids from stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they don't want them exposed to that type of stuff too early. And if it is, then, you know, I'm not going to say it becomes a problem, but, you know, their parents are going to feel like they failed in trying to protect their kids.
Yeah.
I'm always my kids probably like at least 13 or 16 before they exposed to that. They're more likely they're gonna find their way to it on their own. Or if it's like this is something you into, I support you and stuff. Just don't experiment or nothing that right now. Just look into it. Try it when you got the house.
Yeah, because I'm.
If I come in, I'm just like respected. Like if I have a son, he gay. That's cool. You gay now.
Yeah.
The only thing in this house, we ain't bottom. You a top.
Right.
We ain't doing that. That's just like
That's the craziest lie ever.
And
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I'm telling you, and hear me when I say this. I don't know any straight dude that likes anal. I'm just saying.
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Where in the good
hold on,
actual did that come from?
That's okay. One that's random.
You want to talk?
No, because he said you made a statement. You said if my son is gay, he's not bottoming.
Oh.
And I was like, even if he's like, cause I judge.
Hold on a minute.
Cause I don't like it. And I'm
even if
straight.
he's straight, you like ass. You like, I mean, look at me. I like ass. Ain't nothing wrong with
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about like
pegging.
pegging, like, cause you know how some dudes like, bro, I like my salad tossed, and bro, I like the.
Yeah, no,
you
that,
know,
no, okay, so that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
talking
shit,
about.
okay.
Oh,
No,
this ain't all day long.
No, I was getting confused. I was like, hold on,
Shoot.
time out real quick.
Shoot,
I
that's
ain't
one of the-
gonna say you say you never met a man that don't like anal. I'm looking like,
Yeah, and I was talking about that one. I'm like, that's the tightest fucking
my
arm.
nigga. like.
No, I don't know where your hands being now.
Yeah, I was a little confused. I said, wait a minute.
Hold on now.
Yeah, no, I'm
Don't
not
shake my
talking.
hand on that one.
Look, I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, there's a lot of people being all that stuff. I remember I dated this girl one time, and she was like, she was a girl digger, and she was like, I'm the youngest she had dated. Keep in mind, I was only a year older than her, which says a lot. And she was like, you the only person that ain't let me peg. I was like, nigga, what?
They didn't let you what?
Yeah,
Let her peg. Like, we fucked, she was just like, I want to peg. I was like, no. You know, ain't let me do it. I was like,
Get out.
but then I was like, how, and then she was like, I'm the youngest. I'm just like, how old were the guy you dated? She was like, 40 and up.
That's why.
That's why.
That's why.
Yup, that's why. Oh Lord.
See,
Nah.
nah.
But see, that just reminded me too of this one chick I was talking to. We didn't really date. We was talking, and you know who I'm talking about. So and this kind of goes back to what we was talking about kind of earlier, so about the mindset that people be having. So earlier during our college days, so like somewhere in the middle of it, something like that. I was talking to this one girl and such. I'm not gonna mention her name, but she was sitting here saying that she's a gay man. Make that make sense, and you a whole female.
Just say you a girl that like anal, like.
I seen a few posts like that. I remember it was some posts of girls.
Like she's sitting here saying, I'm transitioning into a man, but the thing is that I'm a gay man. I'm looking like,
What's the point of you turning?
that's what I'm saying.
you.
I was like, what?
The girliest girl you will ever want to meet. I mean, it looked like Pink threw up in her room.
Pepto-Bismol threw up in the damn.
Whoa, time out. So you said a female transitioning to a dude, but the dude is gay.
Yeah, exactly. The hand scratching shit you thinking right there is how I was feeling.
Confusion, man.
Because I was looking like, so wait, you was biologically a woman, but you transitioned into a man.
But you still
But
like women.
but you a man that like men. And you got a whole room looking like Pepto-Bismol, Patrick, and all that stuff threw up in your fucking room.
So you just want to be a man to experience being
With the man. Well, you could do
when you
that.
could do
anyways.
that with a vagina.
Like.
Exactly. Don't make zero fucking sense. I'm looking like, bitch, you're straight. You're just a tomboy at best.
I'm telling you.
Dog, if you're a tomboy, you like dressing like a dude, cool. But if you want to keep dating dudes,
Like,
I want to change it.
None.
Yeah.
That's the part I was like,
Shit, there's some studs out here that they dudes.
I'm telling
With
you.
bro, it's
I know they should be
crazy.
tight though.
but again, it's like, see, that's the thing too. I saw a post and such where they was here saying, is it still gay if, let's say, the boyfriend became the girlfriend and the girlfriend became the boyfriend?
That's gay as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
That's gay
It's
as
at the end
fuck.
of the day.
Because bro, I don't
What
care
you
what
got
you
out?
say. But hold on. So if there's a man that is ever caught wearing a dress, high heels, and still dates a woman, that's gay. That's gay.
The way you said you were like.
Stop. Look at me right here. That's gay. Listen, live your life the way that you want to live it, bro. Cool. But I'm just letting you know. That's gay.
What if money's involved?
What if what?
Money's involved.
What?
Time out.
Wait.
$1 million.
Well, hold on a minute. So you choosing this person's doing this every day too. If this was like,
Oh, you talking about a cross-dresser? I was talking about like a cross-dresser versus like an actor.
Cross-dresser actor is completely different.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking
Because
like,
they're getting paid millions of dollars to do that. Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
millions. Medea,
But he's gay.
millions. But yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's gay.
But I'm just
like,